Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. It is a beautiful day. The sun is out. I almost was going to be at home under my tree for this, but I decided I would just come out here, take a break from work, save a little bit of time in the day, and do the meditation from my car. You know what? It's nice to know that meditation can really be done from anywhere, at any time. All we have to do is pause. Now, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to see a bunch of the comments and these things as they come by. I'm looking forward to a comment coming by so I can see whether I can see them. Because sometimes on my phone it's kind of funny and sometimes it isn't. But here we are. What a great morning it's been. A bit busy working, and now I get to be of service here with this meditation. I'm so thrilled to be here, and I got to tell you, it's nice to be able to just stop, come outside in my car, and sit here and go over this with you guys. I'm going to go through all the comments later. It's hard to see them. I do see one here that I see from Scott. Good afternoon. From Teresa. They're really hard to see when I have the phone in landscape mode. I kind of wish maybe if I take that comment out. There we go. Hello. Hi, Cherie, everybody. So now I can see him come by a little bit. So here we are for meditation. And I'm not going to have a read today. I am just going to talk a little bit about meditation. And, people have this concept that meditation, and that the people that do meditation all the time, we all just slide into this perfect bliss, and everything else in the world goes away, and perfect silence descends on us wherever we are. It's not so. I don't know too many people. Now, maybe I've met one or two, but I don't know. Everybody I've ever met that I've ever talked about it, thoughts come through their head. Things pass through. They don't have that complete full silence. But meditation is about coming back here now, in this moment, and being present, and falling into that now moment, and doing it. So a sound outside of where we're doing it, it's not a distraction. It's just pulling you back to here and now. A thought that passes through your head. It's not a distraction. It's just bringing you back to here and now, and letting you know, is this something you need to think about now? Oh, I don't need to think about that now, but thank you very much, and let it go. Like a cloud drifting overhead. It doesn't stop the sun from shining. It just passes in front of the sun, and then it goes away. So, don't take it quite so seriously, and just know that the object is to take the time and sit in silence. And meditation doesn't have to just be where you're sitting and consciously meditating. I meditate while I'm working. I'll be underneath a house in a crawl space, or doing some construction up on a ladder. And I'll realize I just need a minute, and I just go back to my breath. And I pay attention to my breath, and everything slows down in my body. Everything relaxes in my body and soothes out. And sometimes I don't even stop the work that I'm doing. I keep going. But I stop and become present in the moment for what I'm doing. So if I'm doing the dishes, I'm aware of my breathing. I'm aware of how my feet feel on the floor in the kitchen. I'm aware of all these things while I'm doing the dishes, and I am meditating. It's so simple. And thoughts that pass through my head, and oh my gosh, I wish I could just totally shut my head down completely 100%. But when I meditate, I'll get a few minutes of quiet sometimes a few seconds of absolute quiet in my head. But that doesn't matter. I'm taking the time to sit and be with myself. My body feels it. My spirit feels it. It's there. So meditation isn't about being in the perfect silence and total bliss. It's about accepting the now, right here, present in life, lifing. See, that's the thing. And that's why, I can sit here in this car. It's hot out. I got the air conditioner going. I didn't stop my life completely. I'm keeping some creature comforts around my body. And I'm sitting in my car talking to you about meditation. And in a minute, we're going to fall into a meditation where we're going to take the time. I'm not going to get out of my car, go find a peaceful spot to sit underneath a tree, which is nice. I like doing that. I'm just going to do it right here, sitting in my car seat. My back's set up nice. My feet are on the floorboards. I'm here. I'm present. Right here, right now. And life is amazingly beautiful. Right here, right now. So just remember this. Just like everything you think, say, and do are prayers for what you have and will get more of, like I was talking about in this morning's video. If you didn't see it, if you weren't there for this morning's prayer, go back and hear it. Meditation is a time of prayer as well. It's a time of prayer that we stop and we listen for the answers. Sometimes something I've been thinking about for days and weeks on end that I've visioned on and all that, sometimes it just flashes through to me as a piece of my meditation. Why? Because I let it. And then I get to experience brief moments of thoughts. This is when lifing talks to me. When I'm present here now, I hear lifing, God, whatever name you want to give it, like I say, I hear that. And I get answers to things. I get clarity in them. My meditation time is a time for clarity, not necessarily a time for full and utter complete silence. Heck, when I meditate in my backyard, I got trash trucks banging cans around at me. I've got Monday morning as my meditation time, and that just happens to be my trash pickup day. And I thought maybe I could switch to another day, and I thought, no. That trash pickup time, that's a part of my meditation. It keeps me here now. When I hear it, I smile. When I smile, I feel gratitude for being able to be there. So, just know this. It's not all meditation is perfect meditation. There is no such thing as not being able to meditate. If you think that and you're saying that and you hear voices in your head saying that, listen to what voice that is and tell it, no, I'm here now and I'm just going to sit here, because that's all it takes. It just takes me being present with my breath, because God is here now. Closer than your neck vein, as the Quran, as Michael likes to say. Closer than your neck vein. Nearer than my breath. It is impossible for me not to be touching God. Ooh, I like that. I'm going to end this part with that, and I'm going to go into a meditation, because right now I feel very connected and very in love with the idea of God. And I see a lot of comments here. It's really hard to read them. I am here now, Antoinette. Let's see. Good afternoon from Sherman Oaks. Scott. You got a lot of people, but when I'm doing the landscape, it's only 2 little lines and they don't really move very cooperatively. I'm going to go over them all later. So I'm not going through the names right now, but just know, if you're on here, I love you. If you're not on here and you're listening later, I love you. Let's do this. Okay, so be comfortable. Sit with your feet nice. If you can plant them firmly on the ground, do. If you can uncross your legs, do. If you can have your hands sitting nicely on your lap with your palms up, do it. If you want to sit with your hands palm down, do it. And just be present. Let's take a few breaths together right now. Right here. Right here in this moment. Let's take a breath in together. Feels so good. Feels so good. Wow. Allow yourself to smile. Allow yourself to laugh. Meditation is just one more dance of life. So let's dance. Let's dance in the silence. Let's let the world go by us. Let's listen to all the sounds that are near us, that are taking place right here, right now, in this moment. And again, if thoughts pass through your head, just they're like clouds overhead. They're going to go by. Just let them go by. Don't fight them. Don't dive into them. Just let them go. Yes. Yes. I come back to my breath. Always back to my breath. Circulating air in and out. life in here now. With my breath, being present in this precious moment right here, right now. Keep listening and hearing, feeling my breath. Listen and I feel where my feet are on the earth right now. I'm aware of where my hands are and how my shoulders are sitting. I'm aware of who's and what I am right here, right now. This moment, this is the only moment that ever exists. There is nothing but now, and there is nothing but life-lifing. I am grateful for life-lifing in this now moment, in and as me. I am grateful for life-lifing in and as all of us in this meditation time together here right now. I am grateful for all of us in the now that's coming later, when everybody comes and listens to this later. I am grateful for my breath, for my body, for my life. I am grateful for the abundance of all things. Grateful that when I take a breath, I know there's plenty for everybody. I know that this everything is everything, life, lifing. There is nothing outside of it. This is me. This is we. We are life, lifing. And today, as we move forward with this day, pausing and stopping and paying attention to our breath and where our feet are and what our body is doing, paying attention to this now moment all day long. This moment, because the only moment there is this moment, right here, right now, inside the one life of God. Enjoy it, love it, live it. Know that you are the perfect being inside this one life of God. And I give thanks for this, and I release it into the big love and yes, it is all things. And I say, and so it is. Amen. Okay, let's see if I can look at a few of these. Teresa, good morning. Cherie, El Chuco, good morning. Scott, good morning. Mark, afternoon. Actually, yeah, afternoon. Sorry about that. It is afternoon here, but it's probably morning to some people on here. Good afternoon, Nikki, Teresa. Let's see. It's really tough to get this to do this when when it's sitting on the sideways screen. Yeah, I made it on time. I let go. I let God. Hi, Philip. Alice, grateful to be here. Lynette, good afternoon. Yes, let it be. Good God moments. Yes. Well, it's really hard to read them. I will go over all these later because I like to read these comments. Fills me with joy, fills me with love, and I get to feel that love. I love you all too, Mark. So I just want to say a rambunctious, happy, joyful peace to you all. Live life today knowing that you are the perfect being right here, right now. And I love you. Peace. Ooh, I can't reach everything and hold that up.